Good evening and welcome back to Extreme Racing League Division 1 Racing for round 11 of Season 2, and for today we'll be at the amazing track of Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. This fast track with a technical sector 2 with a lot of overtaking opportunities and the very exciting turns, also known as I think turns 4 and 5. Let me just get the track map. Also known as Eau Rouge et Radillon. And meanwhile we're with Robinette, who's on a flying lap. So yeah, as I was just saying, turn 3, 4 and 5, also known as Radillon or Eau Rouge. This corner with very high elevation, which always generates exciting racing. First lap was from Vans Racing, a 145.1 in his Williams. They just had AV join, and a 144.0 from Robinette, the Alpine driver. See how much the Haas driver got. And Thibaut with a 144.981, only 1 millisecond behind his teammate Alton. He's very close behind his teammate, only 1/100th of 1,000th of a second behind Alton. Chehuen go for a 144.511. See how much the Alfa Romeo, oh no, that's an Aston Martin of Hank. And Robinette is disqualified from the session for some reason. And a 146.7 from Hank. So Amir on an outlap, which will be his final qualifying session in ERL after what have been a great journey from Amir. It's been almost I've been almost watching races for Amir for a year, and it's really been an honor. And he'll be leaving us for personal reasons, and I hope he can return back as soon as possible, because ERL is not the same without Amir. Meanwhile, let's switch to Amir's teammate Flip, who in the Mercedes is on a flying lap with softs. And fastest sector 1 from Flip went a bit wide into turn 7. And oh, almost slipping the wall and going off track. So let's go for Amir, who's on a flying lap and is on mediums. Fastest in Sector 1. Fastest in the middle sector for Amir. And Amir 1:44.665, which will put him third fastest. That's an excellent time from the reigning champion. And improving by half a second and fastest in Sector 2 from Alton, even though he had some kind of a bad exit out of turn 16. So let's see how much time he's lost. We're there. And Alton with a 1:44.881, he lost a lot of time. He was up by, actually he was down by half a second heading into Sector 2, and he only finished this lap 1/10 faster. And we have identical times from Chouette and Vance, 1:44.511. Meanwhile, we just had AV go fastest with a 1:43.906 from the soon-to-be leader of the championship after Amir retires for the season. And that's an in-lap, I guess. So, Myro is still rocking that white Red Bull livery, which I really like. And a 1:45.5 from Myro, and that'll be 8th fastest from Myro. Still waiting on Flip to record a lap. He's out on the mediums now. And Amir now is out on the softs, and he's looking for a pole position on his final race. Oh, Oh no, took the curb where he shouldn't have took it, and no, that's very close from Jasper. It's very tricky coming down the hill, and the curbs are really slippery, especially when too high on the throttle. And now what happened with Jasper here, who unfortunately spun out and fortunately not clipped the wall. And a movement with a 145.2, and let's go now to an onboard lap with Flip, and I hope it will be a good lap from Flip Namstrom. And 145.2, okay, where's 145.243, a bad time from Flip, so that he's going for another lap. Slevamir is yet to record, and he invalidated his lap, so that's, I'm gonna switch to someone else. Let's see with Marty Parrots. Yeah, I think he's still got more pace. And that's invalidated lap, and second yellow flags everywhere. Very cautious driving from everyone. So we have yellow flags everywhere, and Navy, who's on provisional pole for another lap. And the fastest in sector 1. an invalidated lap from AV, and that'll be it for qualifying. We still have many drivers on track, and on the lap of sector 1 we had a slight improvement from Amir, although I think he needs more than 6 milliseconds. Let's see if Amir is going to be able to snatch pole position from AV, and he does it. Amir 143.483, and he's on, well, let's see, yeah, no, I doubt Flip can do faster than Amir on mediums, or on any tires. Yeah, he's slower, and on 145.092, and that's 9th. So he does it. He's on pole for his farewell race, and I hope he goes for the win. So Amir, who's got a Lebanese flag apparently. Okay. AV. Shahwan 3rd, Jasper 4th, Alton 5th, Van 6th, 7th for Mooman, 8th for Thibaut, 9th for Flip, 10th for Myrol, and for the rest we're gonna have Muddy 11th, Hank 12th, Connor with the qualifying ban 13th, and 14th for Robinette. So and the formation lap is underway for this 22 lap race. It's a very long track. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the longest track on the calendar, and it's almost 7 kilometers. Yeah, it's almost 7 kilometers. It was way longer before, but I'm sure the drivers don't fancy a 15-kilometer drive. But yeah, here we are today. Spa-Francorchamps. I don't like this track personally, but it's a cool track in general. 20 turns, but very fast. It has a little bit of everything. The predicted pit stop strategy from our dear AWS, which never predicts well. In a one stop from soft to mediums or soft to hards. We have, I think, 2 medium runners. Connor and Flip Namstrom. So yeah. Okay, and waiting for the lights, and 3, 4, 5, and it's lights out, and away we go. So Amir gets very well actually, and is way ahead of the pack. Let's see how it's going out. We have Jasper also with a very good start. He's now up to P3. I don't suppose we have many incidents down. And up, Eau Rouge. So we have drivers side by side. We have many drivers side by side, and then it was Flip. I think it was first off track, and he's now down to P13. Well, let's see Connor trying to go down to turn 7 from the inside of Myro, and they side by side on turn 8, and then Connor from the outside, and he is ahead, and yellow flags, and that's Mooman out of the race. And a virtual safety car has been called. Please keep the virtual part. Please keep the virtual part. Let's stay virtual. Yeah, apparently we're staying virtual. That's cool. Still, and the virtual safety car is over here. Jasper very close now behind AV. Well, the question is, does he have the pace to overtake AV? Because we all know in F1 overtaking is something, and getting close is also something. Meanwhile, we had Alton trying to go from the inside, misjudged the braking point, and oh, that's collision between Alton and Shawin. Very unfortunate. Alton now on P11, P12 now, and that was the fastest lap from Amir, 157.7. Still very slow times. Track still needs some time to adapt. We still don't have DRS available. We have Connor very fast and up Eau Rouge, and he was apparently he was way faster than Marty going up Eau Rouge. They're gonna be side by side. Connor trying to go from the outside, and he's ahead of Marty, and now out of P8. It was excellence from Connor, who starting from the back of the grid and is making his way, and he's now P8. And I'm sure he received a warning for exceeding track limits, so you gotta be careful. So, and another fastest lap from Amir, a 146.832, and I suppose DRS has been enabled. There are two DRS zones in this track, right after Eau Rouge and at the home straight. Let's see if he's gonna have DRS. Will he be able to get close or even overtake Amir? Let's see, and there we go, now heading into turn 7. He's still way far behind. I don't think there's much of a chance. And flip Nantrum already with 3 warnings and a 3-second time penalty. But Connor with another beautiful move at turn 7. He really is cutting through the track, through the pack. Steve O'Head is struggling a bit with his car. He needed, I think he lacks downforce in this very technical part of the track, which enabled Robinette to come closer to the Haas driver. He's very close. We try to go from the inside of the chicane, which is actually named chicane, and oh, contact between Robinette and Thibaut, and Robinette is off the track. Yeah, that was a very risky move, and and also contact between Robinette and Mari. What a shitty position for Robinette to be in. Well, I couldn't see well, but I think Robinette went for a dangerous move, but also it could be said that Thibaut could have left more space. I don't know. So we just had another fast lap from Amir. Oh, what happened? I don't know. I see Shehwen is catching up to Jasper really quick. And Jasper into the pits. I think Jasper clipped the wall. I wasn't looking at the screen at that time, and I heard something hit the wall, so I think that was Jasper. He just went in the pits. And let's see, Connor, he's already out of P5. There's just such a tremendous drive from Connor, who's on the mediums, and he's now up to P5. He's gonna have DRS now, and oh, Thibaut, and he's out. Bye. And yellow flag is sector 1, 2, and 3, and so. So next up for Connor will be Shehwen now instead of Thibaut. And Flip is actually already ahead of Vans, so couldn't get it right on time. Meanwhile, we have Connor, who there is tremendous pace on those mediums. And Joanne now is entering the pits, so I think the pit window is opening. Those drivers are going to switch to the hards, and that's Alden out of the race. And will that be a safety car? That's another virtual safety car. Oh no, that's a safety car. So safety car lap 6, and who's the lucky boy? Connor, he's third, and he's on the mediums. No, that also could be some advantage. So let's see if Avi or Amir are gonna. And Amir is going into the pits, and also Avi is following him into the pits. I think Connor should also do that. Okay, he's staying out. He's gonna benefit from his mediums. So I think he's gonna go for that. He's gonna stay and go for one stop to the hards, because it's concerning Amir and Avi and Shawan also, and Mari, Robinette and my role for there'll be to stay 2 laps under the safety car, and they're gonna be 13 laps left. Those mediums are gonna be tired and are gonna be gone by the end of the race. So if Connor stayed on those mediums and switched to a new set of softs, then that could maybe be a winning strategy. It only needs perfect execution. But also, we could say on the other hand, Connor gonna be vulnerable right after the safety car ends, because Amir and Avi are on better tires. So let's see. It's gonna be interesting to see how he's gonna manage. And Myra Wool is out. That's unfortunate, because sorry. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, so I think Myra will just retired on the safety car. And what happened with Myra Will? So we'll have a restart then. This lap, lap 9, which is gonna make it even harder for those medium runners. And also, one should look at counter stars, because 7 laps on those mediums aren't gonna last so much more. It's at most 13 or 14 laps, 7 more laps. So he needs to, yeah, as I said, it's a good plan, although it needs perfect execution. Why? Well, I have a feeling execution is a bad word. So yeah, the safety car will be in this lap. Let's see if Amir is gonna get the restart and clear Connor right off the start. And he's gonna control the pack. Amir is on faster tires, and come on Connor, and it's green flags, and we are racing back again, lap 9 of the Belgian Grand Prix, and we already have yellow flags back, and it's the car of Hank. Also, Amir got Avi to worry about. Back here, you know, let's see. Jasper and Reynolds, will they go side by side? No, they won't go side by side, but he's gonna try to pick him off heading into turn 7. He's faster, trying to take slipstream, and he's not faster, much faster. He's trying to go from the outside, and that's a very awful camera, but he's ahead of Vans. A beautiful move from Jasper. It's back at the top still. Every lap that Connor holds Amir and AV off, it's gonna benefit him in the end. And if AV and Amir fights now, that's gonna make it even easier for Connor. He's gonna be adding one more time. Still, we don't have DRS, which will make it harder for Amir to approach Connor. No, Connor is on 2 warnings, and Amir is, as usual, on a clean slate. Maybe he's on 1, so Connor gotta be careful. And Amir is approaching really fast. Connor's tires are gone, or almost gone. Well, he needs to hold for more than that, because if he wants to switch to the softs. Because I think that's his only choice, because switching to the hards isn't a good idea with only 10 laps left to go, or 11 laps left to go. And obviously you can't switch to another set of mediums, so he needs more laps. And DRS has just been enabled. He's gonna have DRS now, heading into turn 7. Let's see how will Amir do, and his wing is open. Will he try and go for it? And from the inside, and oh, that's still not close enough. Amir is really close behind Connor, and a move here, or even if not here, at the DRS zone after the chicane. Yeah, it's named chicane, or French chicane, I don't know, whatever. And he has DRS now, and he's still not close enough. Try to go for an overtaking move, and Amy's being held up by that train. Let's see now. And he has DRS. He is very close. Will he try and go from the inside? This time he'll go from the inside, and then from the inside, and Amir is in the lead of the race, and no, he's so... Whoa. He's a terrible mistake from Amir in this farewell race. Come on. My. I did not expect it to end this way. Jasper is also I don't have the Jasper. But yeah, now let's switch. That's good news for Connor. He's still out of his mediums, but this time he'll have AV right behind him and for the chase. And oh no, Connor is... Oh, come on! Connor lost it at Eau Rouge. What a race that is. Terrible mistake from Connor. And AV now is in the lead of the race. My, what the hell is happening? We first had Connor do, then we first had Amir do an awful mistake, and now we had Connor go for that awful mistake. This is Belgium, this is Spa. So now AV is pretty much in an easy lead, so he's in a very easy position to win this race. Let's see Van Zoos. Coming close behind Marty. And the fastest lap that's been recorded from Amir. And Vance easily ahead of Marty and up to P5. That's a very good showing from Vance. I think the only battle that we can watch is between Marty and... Come on, man. Be careful of that wall. And Connor with the fastest lap. Oh, and it was very close, and he will have DRS. And really have the pace to go from the outside, and Marty not closing the door. And there, and he's still in the pursuit now, up to Rouge and Radillon, and he's even before the DRS zone, and he's much faster. And Jasper on the straight heading to turn 7, and he's ahead of Marian is now in 6th position. And we have yellow flags, and I think that's Jasper, and he's still up and running. Meanwhile, we had Amir, who just went on the soft, and he's catching up to Marty, and also Connor is only 2 seconds behind. I hope Connor and Amir gets close for a battle. I'm sure Amir doesn't want to end his ARL career with just racing to the end. And yeah, that's it. Connor is getting real close now behind Amir. And Amir is now ahead of Mari. And let's see if Connor now is going to try to go for it. And he's in a very good position to go for it. And they're going to go side by side up the Eau Rouge. I hope that'll end well. And almost contact. That's Connor ahead. They banged wheels. I felt like they hit each other, but that went well. I don't know if any of the drivers have minor damage, but meanwhile we're gonna get to see the battle between Mari and what did I Mari and I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. Connor is getting close, and will he try to go from the inside? This time it'll be Connor attacking and into turn 7, and that's Connor ahead of Amir. I expected a more intense battle, but okay, that'll work. So that's lap 21, and we're coming close to the end. Let's see if Amir now is going to snatch that P6 position. Oh, Connor got a 3 seconds time penalty, so he's going to lose that position anyway. But Amir got DRS. And they're gonna be heading to turn 7. Will Amir be close enough to go from the inside? And no, he won't. This is the final lap of the race. The final lap of the race has been started by AV. I know I'm a bit late, but you know. Let's see Connor and Vans. So that's gonna be an interesting battle down the final lap of the race. It's gonna be both Vans though, poor Vans, but this time it's gonna be Connor and Amir. They both got DRS, they both gonna head to turn 7, and Amir will try to go from the outside, and is he ahead? And he's ahead of Connor. And and AV, come on AV, and AV crosses the line and wins the Belgian Grand Prix after a series of excellent results from AV in the previous 4 races, and now in the last 4 races, I think. Let's see, Amir's gonna finish P5 in his final race. Connor's gonna finish P7. Yeah, he's gonna finish P7. So this will be the end of the Belgian Grand Prix. AV wins. Shahwain, I think that's his first podium, and Flip is on the podium. And it will be the end of Amir, his career in ERL. I hope at some point he'll be back with us. So I thought, as this is his last race, and also so I'm gonna play the Israeli national anthem. Also, AV is the winner, so that could count for the anthem of the winner, but that'll be tribute for Amir and the wonderful races he gave us in his long journey with us in ERL. So I just wanted to say thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Amir for driving with us, and I'll leave you with the Israeli national anthem, and hope to see you next week in Portugal for, I think, it'll be a very challenging race.